Hi guys, and welcome back to Theme Park Parents. Today we are at Efteling in the Netherlands, a park that's been on our radar for some time now, but we're finally here and we're staying in the Wonder Hotel behind us.
Oh, what a glorious looking hotel it is. We have just checked into our room. You can check in from 3 p.m. and it is now 5 o'clock. Hit a little bit of traffic on the way here.
Yeah, it's been a 4-hour drive, did some bits this morning.
The room is absolutely beautiful and very welcomed. Air conditioning.
Yeah, 100%.
It's been very, very hot in the UK, as everyone can imagine. And the weather is not letting up here either.
Yeah, it's just the same in mainland Europe. Did a bit of shopping this morning in Calais, so it has been about a 4-hour drive. But yeah, got about 5 hours tonight with which we can experience the park.
Yeah, we stopped over in Folkestone last night in a Premier Inn, got the 8:24 train out.
On the shuttle?
Yeah, 8:24 shuttle, out over to Calais, where we stopped at City Europe and did a little bit of shopping in Carrefour before making our way through Brussels and into the Netherlands. We did stop for lunch after about 2 hours of driving after City Europe.
Yep.
And then hit quite a bit of traffic going around Antwerp.
Yeah, it's a bit of a drive, but we are here finally, so we've got about 5 hours tonight. It is the Friday night on which we're arriving. We are in July, so it is a busy time of year, but on the Friday evening, not expecting too many crowds tomorrow. We'll be busy though, and we are prepared for that because we obviously do have the full 12 hours from 10 a.m. until 10 p.m. and as hotel guests, early entry.
Woohoo! So this evening, obviously, we are getting here and we only have 5 hours left of park opening. We are hoping to catch some of the shows. I believe at 7:15 there is a water light show.
Yes, children will love that. We'll give you a bit of footage of that as well if we can make that. It's going to be good.
But yeah, we don't really know. Well, I'm actually surprised that you don't.
Yeah.
Doesn't know the layout of the park.
No, I've gone into this a little bit blind, to be fair, compared to most parks.
Yeah.
We're just going to take it leisurely, get on all the attractions we can.
Me being me, I have had a little look on TikTok. Nothing about the rides, but more about the aesthetic of the place, and I can't wait to take in all of its fairy tale-ness.
Right, I'm going to head into the park and then see where we end up. You made a friend already, Eloise. Thank you very much.
Enjoy.
Bye-bye. Walk straight into a play area. Look at that. Now, Efteling, of course, is well known for its theming and has been described as the next best thing to Disney. So we're really looking forward to how immersive the park is.
But yeah, some of the seesaws and stuff are creepy. I mean, we've completely lost the children already. They have...
Eloise.
That's not Eloise. We'll find them eventually, I suppose.
So we paid around £900, which gives us 2 nights in the Wonder Hotel and then 3-day park access. We might not use all 3 days because we are planning on doing another park on Sunday. And we've also got a park planned for Monday as well. So we're doing a few parks on this trip around, just a little mini road trip around Europe, really. Going to head around the park in a sort of clockwise direction. Looking at the map, it does sort of look like a very large circle. You've got the bigger thrill rides right at the other end of the park, like Baron 1898, Python, and then up towards the hotel. There's not a huge amount of rides, so we'll end up back at the hotel later on. Looks like Baron's over there, just creeping over the trees. Have to get on that possibly tonight. Obviously, it's a little bit tall for the children to go on, so me and Holly will have to ride that individually. Looks like we're going to start off our day here on this train ride. De Blav Riga. Small train ride, which you look like you pedal to go around. That should be interesting. Never done one of these before. Well, this is something different. I'm having to sit on the back here, just because it's a little bit. I've got very long legs, so I'm having to pedal while sitting on the back of the seat. This train doesn't have a brake, been told by the operator, so we've just got to try and keep our distance from the train in front. Wow. God, the bag's falling down. I think I might have to put my bag on my back, back through the station. Quite a long ride. That was a fun little train ride.
I loved it. I just got to sit there. See, I got my workout.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be at the gym for 4 days, so I got my workout.
There's loads of nice little scenes. Nice little scenes on there. Even got to go in live with the bees as well. pedal through the bee bush.
I know that you took a few videos. I took a few videos on my phone as well. So this will be going up on our YouTube, but check in over at our TikTok channel, because some other snippets, different POVs from my point of view, because Dan's always 10 steps ahead, will be posted on there.
Yeah, let's see what we find further around the park. We're going to go for a ride on Half Moon, which is the park's pirate ship. Only Eloise can get on this, so Holly's going to take Rowan on a small car ride around the corner, while me and Eloise get on this. Looks like it's really nicely themed as well. Right, we're going to make our way over to Python now, which is the park's Vekoma looping coaster. There are a couple of rides that are closed at the minute, and one that's going to be closed all weekend, unfortunately, which is George and the Dragon, or Joris and the Drac. The pair of GCR wooden coasters, which Rowan can actually get on, so it's a real shame they're not going to be opening, because there's very few wooden coasters that Rowan can get on. And at the minute, Baron 1898 is also down. That's been down at quite some time of the day as well, so hopefully that opens. Be nice to get on it a little bit later on when the queues are off as well. But yeah, Holly's going to take Eloise onto Python now. We're going to see if we can use the parent swap as well, so I can get a ride on it, and then we'll move on from there.
Is your golden ticket.
My golden ticket, thank you very much. Is it good?
It was insane. I started to grey out a little bit at one point.
It's quite a forceful coaster, yeah.
On the first inversion. She absolutely loved it. Sorry, that was really close to comfort. She absolutely loved it, and she says it's the fastest coaster she's ever been on, and she wants to go on it now. Asked for a baby switch, so I was at the front of the queue and I asked about it, and the lovely gentleman said to ask about it when we get off. Yeah. So I spoke to a lovely lady, and she says 50 minutes that has to be redeemed within. So your golden ticket is valid, and you go up the exit, hand it over, and they will let you on.
Straight on, right.
Yeah.
Shall we go again?
Yeah!
Eloise, open your eyes. Well, that there was my first ride on the Hollander. I thoroughly enjoyed that. The indoor scenes are pretty cool, quite effective. Don't think Eloise enjoyed it as much. She was quite scared. The roller coaster section is quite fun as well, and then you don't get overly wet either, which is nice. Although in this weather, I wouldn't mind getting a little bit wet. Just going to try and work our way over to Holly now, who has gone over to Moritz and Max. She also had a ride on Hugmood, which is the Freefall Towers by Baron 1898. Still no action from that. It doesn't look like it's going to open again tonight, which is a real shame. I do hope it opens tomorrow, because that is obviously the headline coaster here. Yeah, it's just nothing going on there at all, unfortunately. We'll see, it might do, but it doesn't look like there's anything going on. Hasn't even been cycling or testing. With that and George and the Dragon both closed, there's not a lot really in terms of thrill coasters here other than Python. So I do hope Baron opens, yeah. It's a really nicely themed dive coaster. And up there is Hugmood. But yeah, we're going to make our way down to Moritz and Max, or Max and Moritz, whichever way around it is. That was cool, that was. Well, that was our ride there on Max and Moritz. Tell you what, quite enjoyed that. Got the onboard audio, got the special effects halfway through. Nice little layout, and it goes faster on the second time in sync with the audio. And then, yeah, the audio finishes just as the ride finishes. It's quite nice, actually, right?
Well, you've been on Max, I've been on Max and Moritz.
So you can tell me which was the better one.
I actually preferred Moritz. I think the green one does have a better layout, better speed. It always seems to win every time I've watched it. So,
it's not a race.
It is a race. It's the whole idea of it. Everything's a competition.
Well, good news anyway. Byron has reopened. It's sitting on a 30-minute queue at the minute.
Woo!
But it does have parent swap, so we might utilise that. But first, we've made our way over to the lake because we're going to watch the fountain show, which starts in approximately 2 minutes.
Listen in dit meer van fantasie borrelen wonderlijke melodieën.
That there was just a few snippets of a brilliant fountain show which is running at 7:15 tonight. I don't know if it runs throughout the day, but it's probably definitely worth a watch. It's really in sync with the music. Oh, just stepped into a ditch there. We're going to make the most of Baron being open now and get our rides in on that. It's currently sitting on a 30-minute queue, but yeah, we can use parent swap, so one of us will only have to queue once. It's a really good system, and they got it in quite a few rides here, to be fair. So
I'm not happy about having to share the rides with other people.
I think
joking.
we'll have to get the children an ice cream or something, because obviously there's not many things that they can go on with just one parent. So to keep them entertained, we'll get them an ice cream. But yeah, looking forward to getting on Baron. It's going to be a great dive coaster from 2015, and only my second ever dive coaster. Not on that one. Well, we just had our first rides there on Baron 1898, and I have to say it's a very enjoyable dive coaster.
It's about to get very loud over here.
It's just coming round now as we speak.
Oblivion needs what Baron has.
I'd say the drop isn't as intense as Oblivion, but the rest of the layout afterwards definitely makes up for it.
The hold on Baron
It's really good,
is a good
it's what
hold.
it needs to be, yeah. Also, because we use parent swap, Holly didn't get to see the pre-shows before entering the main station, because you do have a couple of pre-shows. So if we do it tomorrow or later on tonight, we'll let Holly queue for it, and we'll do vice versa.
Not that I really want to queue. I'm happy with the parent swap.
But it's quite an immersive ride. It's really well themed as well. But yeah, a couple of versions, nice helix towards the end. Again, a little bit short, but it's longer than Oblivion.
Yeah,
and
definitely.
Because it's got the pre-shows, you've got obviously the pre-lift show as well, which is good to see. Yeah, I think it's an all-around a good ride. We're going to head over to the junior drop towers. Hook mode?
Rowan, I took Rowan on them earlier on, whilst you were on...
Yeah, whilst I was on Hollander.
Yeah. But Eloise has asked to go on them, and Rowan wants to go on them again, so we're going to head over there.
Yeah. Similar to the ones at
experience altogether.
Polton's, they're not particularly forceful, but they are quite enjoyable for small kids, so
Yeah.
children will love them. Let's go. Time now is 20 to 9. We've done really well so far today. We've actually got a lot of attractions in on this day one. We're going to head up towards the hotel, but we're going to do a few things on the way. And next we're going to check out one of the park's dark rides, which is Symbolica. Meant to be a very good dark ride, very effective. Hopefully it's not too frightening for the children, and they'll like it. Once we've done that, we'll finish up with the ride on the boats and the observation tower, which looks quite funky. Darts Macabre over there. Not sure if Eloise will want to do that. It makes it quite a frightening ride, so I might just have to do that solo.
What about me?
Or Holly, yeah. Meant to be a very good dark ride though, and it is one of a kind from Intamin, so I would like to check that out while we're here. Of course, we do that tomorrow as well.
Well, you can go on it first and then tell me how scary it is. And then we'll go from there.
If it's open for early ride time, I might do that. If not, we'll probably do a couple of rides on Baron whilst we've got the chance to. Right, here we are at Symbolica on a 10-minute wait. Looks very nice and well themed on the front. Hopefully this is a good ride. See when we come off, as we're not going to film at this one.
I'm amazed.
I have to say, yeah, I'm quite impressed by that. Really immersive and detailed dark ride. There's a long ride as well.
Yeah, in the pictures everyone else looked bored and I'm the only one who's like, wow.
The scenes were so well done, and there's so much to look at, so many animatronics, no screens at all, it's all physical.
We went to a ball.
And I think it's quite rideable as well, because by the looks of it, you set off in vehicles of three vehicles at a time, and all three vehicles take different routes at various points in the rides.
Yeah, definitely.
We were so
I think we should
confused.
try. So we rode the green one today. I think we should definitely try blue and red.
Yeah.
Just to see what they're like.
Yeah, because the queue splits off into three right at the end, so you can select which lane you want to go in, and like I said, they all take different routes and enter different scenes. So we just did the furthest to the left, and because it looked like the shortest queue, so yeah, if we do it tomorrow, we'll go into a different one.
Yeah.
But a really good dark ride. Going to head over now to the observation tower. Not sure the name of it, but looks like a really
be honest,
good viewpoint for the whole
Even
park.
if we did know the name of it, we would probably butcher it because neither of us know any Dutch.
Yeah.
We know thank you, and that's about it.
At least there are some English names like Python and Baron. They're nice and easy.
Yeah, I mean, that's on us really. Completely didn't cross my mind that they don't speak French or Spanish here, and that we would need to familiarise ourselves with a few Dutch words.
Yep.
So that's on us. So
Yeah, we're going to do the observation tower and we're going to finish up our day on the boat ride before getting a last bite to eat before we head back to the hotel. But it's been really productive 5 hours that we've had at the park, to be fair. We've done loads. We've got on almost all the major coasters bar Vogel Rock, which is the indoor coaster, which
And
we'll
the
probably
one
do
that's
tomorrow.
closed.
But yeah, unfortunately the wooden coasters. But yeah, we've got through a lot, to be fair. It's been good progress.
I have to say, like, I'm in awe of how beautiful this park is, how
It
well
really is
kept.
good.
I mean, Dan may be able to insert some photos that I've taken of the scenery alone. So if he does, he'll pop them in here.
Like I say, it's the next best thing to Disney.
It
really.
is blimmin' beautiful.
The landscaping, the
The
rides, the theming, the
flowers.
immersion, it's all
Like,
there, yeah.
it's just, even like, oh, it's so pretty.
Where's the ride?
They don't care about the scenery, that's just us being adults.
Well, I'll give you some shots from the top of the observation tower. And that is quite cool.
It's quite tall.
Gonna get some brilliant views from up there, I think. And off we go into the sky.
That hand strap better be around your wrist.
It definitely is. There's Baron over there, still going strong. On a 15-minute queue at the minute. But not going to have another chance to do that today. There's the gondoletta ride down the bottom there, which will be heading on after this to finish up the day. Nice and relaxing.
And also I can see
There's still people walking
a
around the queue.
roller coaster.
Oh, they stopped and started to let people on.
Ah. Python in the distance there.
That's in the hotel.
Our hotel is over there.
There's the Wonder Hotel where we'll be staying tonight.
I can see our
Wow. See now.
It's very
Look through the railing. Hot air balloon in the distance. Oh yeah, that's the events venue down there. We've got live music at the minute. Oh, trampolines. Get some astonishing views from up there, that's for sure.
What's that?
That will be Vogel Rock down there, the indoor coaster.
That's cool.
Have to get on that either last thing tonight or first thing tomorrow. It's right next to our hotel. Looks like we do one revolution up here and then we come back down.
trampoline.
There are trampolines.
I think
It's just such a unique ride. Sorry about this, just about to go into the sun.
Yeah, directly into the sun.
But yeah, there looks like a cathedral of some sort over there. That's coming around to the main car park now. Over there is the Efteling Grand Hotel, which is very expensive. I would have loved to have stayed there. Oh look, the fountains are on again.
Look at that. Grand Hotel.
Yeah, it's astronomical. But pretty high. It's a nice sunset to watch, isn't it?
Water show! Finally, we can see the water show.
You chose to look at the ducks, yeah. There's Symbolica down there, which we've just been on. You can get an actual scale of how big the show building is, rather than just the front facade. You can see how big the show building is once you actually look over it. That's a better view of Baron over there. B&M dive coaster. Python's going in the distance.
In the world.
Also, just a faint view of Hollander as well. Now that's a nice rooftop from Symbolica. Looks like we're coming back down now. So, are you enjoying Efteling?
Yeah!
I was asking Mummy, but okay, yeah.
The kids have answered for me. Yeah, so day 0.5 has been really good. We are finishing up our day on whatever this boat ride is called, and just the views around this pond, lake. There's ducks, there's flowers, there's greenery, it's clean, there's koi. There is everything. There's koi fish in here.
And I can see the ride we just went on.
Yeah.
We have had a
lovely,
fantastic day. Yeah, I cannot wait to find somewhere to get a bite to eat, go and have a shower, and snuggle up in our amazing room.
There'll be a day 2 tomorrow, which will be a full vlog. Not sure if we're going to spend 12 hours here or pop back to the hotel in the afternoon. Depends how crowds are. And then Sunday morning, we're planning on doing the splash park over at the other hotel, which obviously won't be part of the video. And we've got a bit of flexibility. If tomorrow is busy and we don't get enough done, we do have a third day here. But if all goes well tomorrow, then we're actually going to be heading over to Toverland on Sunday for a single day visit.
Don't say that to the staff here, they will not be happy.
I think it must be their main competitor. So yeah, it's going to be a good few days. Right, just heading back up to our hotel room now, and this place is pretty magnificent. Gives me a lot of, reminds me a lot of the Rookburg Hotel in Phantasialand, the Charles Lindbergh, sorry, with its steampunk feel. Does look rather cool on the outside. We're only on the 2nd floor, so our view...
I actually looked out of the window.
Yeah, the view is just of the road, unfortunately. But the restaurant's very nice, and we'll head there in the morning for breakfast.
Maybe this evening for some snacky foods.
Yeah, but it's a very nice hotel, very nicely themed.
I never seen one of these in a long time.
No. Alright. Everybody's come on.